like 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
And starting out the day with the proper breakfast of ice cream.
Well, we're gonna get some chili too.
And some chili or burgers, I don't know, they can decide. Ken's Ice Cream welcomes you to Tucumcari, New Mexico. Wholesome. Scoop, there it is. This is what this place used to be. That part burned down. Nice. Here's a little sample of chili, green chili shake. Interesting.
This is the Western Garden.
This is what this town used to look like. That's what the building used to look like too. Jake got a little TP Curio shirt and Mom got this TP Curio thing. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's wrapped up, but it's basically like the wigwam one that she got. And that's a little stamp on the outside.
That had lots of abandoned buildings. Does this look like, yeah, we're getting further away from it. It looks like a booming town, you guys, back
Used to be
there.
Booming Town, original 66.
It has the restroom thing.
An
This might be a
absolute
commercial
unit.
place. That is just bizarre that he's just standing right there.
Modern restrooms. So excited. It doesn't look like there's any restrooms at all now.
Is that building supposed to be the modern restroom? I bet it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, look.
Modern restrooms, so exciting. This is where the modern restroom must have been.
Is that like someone's house?
It's like an old pioneer house.
Wow, look at that. So cool.
He's inside of another one of those houses. Now I would go over there into that building, but seeing as I'm just wearing sandals, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna hop back over here real quick. Go over here and get a better shot at that cool little adobe house over there. Another one I looked at with a New Mexico can hanging there.
Jenny, oh my gosh, are you okay?
I bet you're wondering where we are. We are at the motel first stop in Texas Cafe. This used to be a big stop where in between, okay, I'm about to cross into Texas right now. My first time in Texas. Cause okay, you come in here, first stop in Texas. It's property, so I'm probably not gonna go back there. But first stop in Texas, and then you go back to this side. Hold on 1 second. Now I'm in Texas, and it used to say motel last stop in Texas, because everyone who was coming from Texas over here was going that way to New Mexico, and so that's how everyone would go to the first stop in Texas. There's someone who lives back there still, so I'm not gonna go back there, but it is interesting to note that. This used to be the inn that people would stay on from their first stop in Texas. This was abandoned a long time ago. I'm not sure when, but I'm pretty sure it was at least 80s, maybe a little bit sooner, maybe a little bit later than that. So I'm just gonna do a quick pan around of all of it. Another life jacket. It's interesting to see that. That's the building, that's the sign up there. I don't know if you can, this is picking it up, but there's crickets everywhere. Crickets all over. So what I'm gonna do, oh shoot. You just peek into one room to get an idea of what the rooms look like. See, interconnected door. And I'm sure that was the bathroom back there. As you can see, it's been gone so long that even the ground is coming undone. The ground is coming undone with all types of leaves and stuff like that in here. So yeah, very interesting. And that looks to be a beehive of some sort in there. So yeah, it's very interesting just the history of first stop in Texas, last stop in Texas. And I'm pretty sure even when Justin came here, Justin Scar came here, there was more of that sign left. Right now it literally just says in BTS. You can't tell, but since I know what to look for, that's what it looks like. Look at that sign. I'm gonna see if I can find Jake in here. That's what it looked like on the inside. Really shattered up. Go on through here. Jake, how do you get in? Oh. Whoa. Really dilapidated in here. Look at that door just busted open. Drew and Jenny, 2017, John and Kayla. Cool. So here I'm assuming is the front office. Where's that Route 66 logo? Someone spray painted on there. Cushion. This one's a little bit dark. I can't really see well. There's the sinks.
Urinals and toilet.
There's the.
This must have been the men's bathroom. That one was the ladies' room.
This is the men's bathroom. As you can see, there's some remnants of tile patterns left. And this is probably the women's bathroom, but it's hanging down too low and the door's blocked, so we're not going to go in there. And here's what looks like it might be the front opening room. There's some benches. People sat and probably waiting behind this counter to get checked in. Or this is probably where they ate, actually, I'm assuming. This is the kitchen, yeah. This is where they ate. This is the kitchen. Serving up some delicious food. Again, ceiling is very far apart. There's someone's glove left behind. A lot of times the decay isn't even from nature. It's just from people being jerks and destroying things. But of course, some of it is just straight up decay. Like the ground, that's just straight up decay. That's disgusting. And that's what it looks like over there. There's the counters. I don't want to go down there because it's really hanging about up there, but yeah. Looks like there'll be no seating anytime soon. This looks like the fryer. As you can see, someone's used this to prop open the door to the old motel, first stop in Texas. There's another cricket. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if I can see anything from under here. Oh, it's just, that's the door that we could get through, but that's pretty cool, the New Mexico symbol right there. Even though we're pretty much in Texas right now. Cool.
Beware of dog line.
That over there when we passed into the cafe that I had never been to Texas before. Well, I've been to Texas once before, 30 minutes ago. Yes, we crossed back into Texas. Welcome to Texas. Now I gotta speak like this, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Yeah! Yee! For the rest of the Texas trade.
Yeah.
Drive friendly, the Texas way.
Yeah.
Then ain't no other way, brother.
Yeah.
Ain't no other way.
Yeah.
We're in Texas, boys. The only time we forgot to ride on was New Mexico because we were at Yellow Horse. But this tradition will stay strong as long as we can make it stay strong. Yee! Midpoint line.
We're on the midpoint, halfway between.
This foot is closer to Los Angeles. This foot is closer to Chicago. Halfway. Exactly between Los Angeles and Chicago, right here. Traveling the road. But yes, welcome to Midpoint, Los Angeles, Chicago. The above sign are replicas of originals that were installed in 1914 by the AAA clubs on the National Old Trails Road, today known as the US 56.
Exactly 11:39. Wow.
Yes. We came all the way from Needles and we still have Chicago. So, I mean, maybe it's a little bit of a cheat not going all the way to LA, but it's California, so it still counts. What did you say? Texas. Midpoint Cafe sign? I mean, Midpoint sign is the Midpoint Cafe. The lady who was the inspiration flow from Cars ran this place. Now she's no longer here with us, but by that I mean she created her own place down there. Not too far away.
Well, good thing you didn't want to eat because the grill closes at 6. I'm 3. Are you kidding me?
Midpoint
People eat earlier, huh?
pies.
So they were out at Elvis, and I didn't think you wanted a Tennessee whiskey.
Sure, from the flow, from the original flow that's in there, because her restaurant here inspired Flow's V8 Cafe. Back door before they add the bathroom. The Midpoint Cafe mini diorama. And while we're in the place that inspired Flow's V8 Cafe, we had to get a Flow. Jake got another patch.
That's right.
Fortunately now it's closed, but it's okay. Midpoint. Los Angeles, Chicago. Los Angeles, Chicago.
Can we take some?
Midpoint. And just Route 66 stretching into the distance. Bye, Adrian. You've been good. Phillips 66 is a sure sign of where we're at. The Bent Door. Now, it wasn't called the Bent Door Cafe, but it quickly earned that moniker from this. A bent door, as you can see. And it is definitely abandoned in there. Well, not it's storing stuff, but it is not in use. And over here, where it says Bent Door Midway Station, there's a GoFundMe. Why it is bent is because when you're taking off in a plane and there's those guard towers that are kind of have that effect of like they're kind of like a cupcake shape. Well, that is it right there, and so this is just it being attached to another building, which is giving it the benefit. See right here. Those were the windows that you looked at. There would have been like a station man right there, and it would go down into a long tower onto the ground. And so this is it being plastered to another and another. Hi, sir. Are you open for business?
He's bent.
Oh, he's just bent.
I'm bent on my decision.
Epic. We're looking around.
I think if I stepped on this right here, it would say moo.
That's a good one. But yeah, I think this would be a popular place if it opened up again. But I mean, yet again, Apache Motel might have been popular.
Oh, that's right, remember? They have a
GoFundMe, yeah.
They want to open it again.
They want to, but they have to just have.
Look at the Vegas. They have Vegas here too.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I just dabbed twice. Epic. So, very cool. There's some cool signage in here. You want a Coke?
I think I want a soda. Oh man!
They're all out. No.
They don't have a change return thing.
10 cents for a Coke.
Look at these old plants.
Back in the good old days.
Gosh, look at this. Still here. I wonder if start this place. Let's buy it.
Well, stand it like you're gonna get gas with.
I
Yeah,
wonder if you could
very
restore
cool.
this thing and then put it over the
Very
new
cool.
pump and really use it. Look at these spinny. Remember these spinny? Buy this place.
What makes you think what's in that basement?
Can we buy this place?
It's in those basements. Libby really wants to buy this place. And here's a final shot at our Bent Door Cafe rest stop. Interesting how small little things like that garner a worldwide following like this. Now something like this is what would be cool, because it, like I was saying earlier, it's just something small, like just a bent door garners GoFundMe. It could have been If it didn't have this guard tower thing, it would just be another abandoned gas station that we've seen a million of. But since it's got a small thing, just like a door, a simple door, it makes people want to come and restore it. Mom was just saying how look at how just these walls just collapse at anything.
And the electricity, they had to wire for electricity.
Look at that, the dangling,
before.
the dangling little thing.
Well, you see the hole in the coming in through the frame, through the window. And look at how many different kinds of paints there was. At one time it was green,
red, white. There's some old signs right there. That's kind of cool.
This isn't that old of stuff.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I wonder if they tried to restore it off and on, or they're just gathering stuff to when they open it.
I don't know. Miles. Here I am on the backside. There's a camper back there with a couple other random things and a ton of abandoned cars over there. I wonder where Lib and Jake went though. So that's kind of scary. That'd be scary if I just saw them like banging on the thing and they got stuck on inside and then somebody was like chasing after them or something like that. Very cool. Here's the camper, or a giant van actually. It's back here and then there's that. This is cool. I would love to get a car like this. It'd be so neat. Yeah. So, Ventura Cafe. You've been good. I like it. I hope it gets restored someday. What city are we in, Mom?
Vega.
We're in Vega, which is just a small, 66 side town on the way to Amarillo.
Okay, so we're gonna go 40 east. Going?
That was Vega. I got it. Welcome, y'all, to Amarillo, Texas. I think you should get it.
Yeah, you got that yellow paper?
Surprisingly, we're starting off in the Cadillac Ranch gift store, just in case it's closed first. We did pass the Cadillac Ranch briefly, but it was crowded, gotta say. It was crowded.
Especially after today.
Without any paint.
I'm sorry.
Outside of the Cadillac Ranch gift shop, about to go to the real thing. Here are real Cadillacs that aren't trade-in. We got Elvis Presley in the back there and Willie Nelson right there, and I don't know who that is, but I'm sure he's a good boy. The Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States of America. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Snowflake. A free people ought not only be armed and disciplined, but they should have sufficient arms and ammunition to maintain a status of independence from any who might attempt to abuse them, which would include their own government. George Washington, yee yee. My rights don't end where your feelings begin, Snowflake. This is the most beautiful thing I could have seen on this trip. Yee yee and yee yee. Even dry. The disrespect. Jake, Mickey, Indie Mud Productions. Entire Cadillac Ranch. And ours looks the best. I gotta say, ours looks the best.
Mickey, there's no.
There's our car right there. The car. There's 10 of these cars, and they go in order from oldest to newest. Oldest being that one, third in being third oldest, which is ours, and then the end being the newest. 10 generations of cars right here, Cadillacs. It's crazy to see the place that, you know, keep thinking about and hurting about so much, leaving our mark on it with our Indima Productions, which has only been vandalized once while we're here, which we made a full recovery to. Jake and Mickey, Indima Productions. Indima Productions. Zoom out. All of them. Indima Productions. The only art piece that lets you in and partake of the fun. Cadillac Ranch, it's been great. It's the most beautiful thing I ever done seen. Yum, yum, yum.
Seriously,
yum,
guys,
yum,
I'm willing to pay for it if one of you wants to try.
You already know where we is at. We are in Amarillo. It should be pronounced Amarillo, but it's pronounced Amarillo, Texas. At the home of the Big Texan. Big Texan Steak Ranch. Look at Libby compared to the size of that. Could you eat that whole thing, Libby? Could you eat this entire thing? Yeah. Could you eat this entire thing?
Can I eat it? No, not all at once.
Move.
Thank you.
Whoa. There's a picture on the inside. Looking around, the Texas accent is alive and well here. This is definitely Texas. This is the most Texas thing ever. Waving my way through the crowd of people trying to get back to Mom and Lib. You thirsty, bro?
Not enough.
There's not enough in here.
7 minutes and 29 seconds. That's disgusting.
That's the real Pappy.
I'm sorry.
Here, Jake.
This is a real steak. Yeah.
Well, Big Texan, you've been grand, but also kind of expensive. So we've seen the sights, we've appreciated the smells and the accents, but we's gonna be on our ways. I'm a cow woman.
Your shower is ready.
Your
shower is
Yee.
Did you get that on camera?
Amarillo by evening. We are at Slugbug Ranch now. A quirky parody of Cadillac Ranch. We've left our mark on this one. We're gonna go leave our mark on the houses. And you can tell this one's not as big because there's places on the inside that have never been touched. Never been touched. Spray painted by is what I mean. But yeah, really cool. Here are the abandoned houses.
That Boots person?
Yep.
Another one of those. Just a quick look on the inside.
I need to make a video in here, do you think?
No, you're good. And there's another house over there, but we're just gonna do one in here. And here's my mark on the house with my name on it. Mickey Mouse up there. And a really cool drippy effect Mickey right there. Mick. And then Jake's. Jake. This is Cadillac. Nope, not Cadillac. Slug Bug Ranch. As you can see, Jake's still going at it. Jake is still going at it.
It hurts.
His arms are getting tired, but he's a warrior nonetheless. Yes. We got the R for adventure. Jake and Mick. That's gonna do for Cadillac Ranch. Back to the car. Would you look at the size of that cross? The U.S.'s second largest cross. Someone beat them out. I think it was in Minnesota or Missouri, something like that. But nonetheless, it is a roadside attraction. All in all.
You can see
With different scenes of Jesus' life.
around it. You see the little crosses
Yeah.
around it.
We don't have time to stop, but it is still cool thing to see. Seen a water tower back there, and we're contemplating whether it was the famous Leaning Water Tower of Britain, America. But it turns out we were wrong. The real Leaning Water Tower is right there. Definitely leaning and hard to miss. Britain, USA. Leaning Water Tower, Britain. I'm just hanging on. Britain, USA.
I think the ground sunk and tipped it. Really? Yeah.
Oh.
They were both really.
You already know what it is, man. Big Vern Steakhouse. We're in Shamrock, Texas. We'll be out of Texas early tomorrow morning. We'll be staying in the Shamrock Inn tonight. And there's a really cool building behind me, but let's look at that. Wait! We're gonna wait to eat our food first.
You had me going there for a second, bucko.
Got him. Then there's Vern. And there's his wife. And here's the shirt. You can be an advertisement for Big Vern. And there's Big Vern himself over there. Big Vern.
He's here. He came.
Shamrock, Texas.
He saw. He came. What's his? And makes the steak.
There's a nice blurry picture of Papa Vern. I think we lose the Battle of Alamo. I don't remember. Oh shoot, that's the first rule. There's the bar. You can tell we're in Shamrock because everything's green.
From 1835 to 1845, which is the
When in
exact
Texas,
year
you gotta eat a big steak.
Oakman got murdered, was Texas was trying to be their own state, their own country. Really, they weren't trying to join the U.S. They were trying to be their own country.
What do you keep saying?
Libby keeps talking about how this steak was so good. Ew, no. What do you review this steak?
It was a 16-ounce ribeye. It was beautifully done, perfect. Every bite melts in your mouth. So delicious, and Mick wanted to jump with steak sauce on it.
No, I didn't. I didn't end up doing it though.
Good, you made the right choice.
Huh?
Was it huge?
Was it huge?
It was huge.
Home of the real Texas steaks. They were in fact delicious. But they have some what you see as green and red neon. I wonder what that means. Wait. What is that? Who? What does this mean? What does it mean? Shoom. Where are we? That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the U Drop Inn, otherwise known as the inspiration for Ramon's House in Cars. You can see, I think there's a little bit less neon than there is usually, but it is probably expensive to keep up. So it's cool enough that they have it kept on this late. Conoco, gas station over there and a cafe over here. Is there a motel for this?
I don't think so.
No, no motel for this. But we're gonna get a little closer look now. It's really cool because there's no one in here right now. But yes, the you drop in leads you to the front door. With that awesome neon signage. Texas 66. Let's see what's inside. That's what it looks like from the inside. We'll probably go in there tomorrow, but there's a mannequin and there's some booths. I'm pretty sure I once heard that Elvis sat there. But I don't know. We'll check tomorrow. Tonight just focus on the outside. U-Drop-In is no longer a store building on the National Register. It's no longer a working cafe, but it's now a store cafe. You know what I'm trying to say. You read the thing. I find it interesting that Route 66 has way less neon than I thought. Maybe it's just because in Carsland, all the neon's put together. But on Route 66, it's like every like city has like one neon thing, and in like a big neon thing in each thing. In Seligman, I can't remember what it was in Seligman, but in Tucumcari, it was like the Blue Swallow, and then here it was it's this Conoco motel. I mean the Conoco Inn. But I was expecting to see like you cruise down the street and you see everything's neon. But it's more like a couple things that are neon here and there, and like with one big centerpiece. And I think that this right here is the centerpiece. Here's that sign from the other side leading to the cafe for the U-Drop-In. We'll be back here tomorrow for the gift shop. Hopefully they have a cool shirt or something with the U-Drop-In. That'd be dope. But we'll see you tomorrow. Visitor Information Center, Shamrock, Texas, gift shop. Business hours, it is closed Sunday. What the freak? That's sad. Guess we aren't coming back tomorrow.
Is that the gift shop?
Well, since it's closed tomorrow, sadly, I can't get a t-shirt from here, which is a bummer. Hopefully, Harley's place isn't closed tomorrow. And if it is, well, that would be a real bummer. But it's funny how you can see the car's loading screen to play the movies on. That means they keep that thing on 24/7. Cars play 24/7. Kipton would love that.
Kippy boy.
Kipton would love that.
Where is it?
Hey, you got an old truck? I'll run your Liberty Conoco. Over 66. You can look at it from this side. But I prefer this side actually. Feels good. I go to the street, hold on. I go to the street. I can get all of it. Look at that. Awesome. Cool. Here's the people on the inside.
That is definitely not a cricket. I think that's a big bug.
Mannequins look like they're getting into service. The another thing I did mention was this cool Conoco gas pumps. That's more on this side too. Oh yes, a Studebaker, a bear's natural habitat. Well, we might be coming back here on Monday if Harley's closed. If it's open tomorrow, we'll just move on. So maybe I'll be back. I don't know. But you drop in. You've been a real treat. Thank you for inspiring Ramones. They also have their ATM themed. It says Happy ATM. I don't know if you can read it. But yeah.
Closed for good in
Really
1990.
cool. You drop in cafe.
So it was since then, because cars was in the
Pretty
90s,
cool. Yes, we made our hotel, the Shamrock Country Inn, Texas. I wonder if I can get it close enough so you can see it. Shamrock, Texas Inn. And something cool. Every single room is the Texas flag. How patriotic. Our room is right there. But as you can see as an example, like this room right here, they're all the Texas flag. Yeah. I'm ready to go to bed. I am tired. Nothing more Texas than the Texas flag. as a room. Yee. It is 1:37 at night in Shamrock, Texas.
You mean I'm too close to her?
That was epic. I'm wearing my Boston Celtics shirt in honor of Shamrock. Libby told me there's a roach outside. Well. Cue even Steven's sitcom laugh. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now.